about when physics is actually hard to everyone?
Well, you see, it's not always that it's hard. People just take a long time to understand it. There's some things that just need to be drilled right in until you completely fully get it. And then some parts of physics are like that.
I think some topics are just so big that you have to cover everything in order to be able to get it. And because there's so many things in the topic, you can't get every single thing. And you just have to keep coming back to it.
Yeah, but then that's the point of revision sessions. You keep coming back to it and refreshing your knowledge and everything of that.
I think potentially the restraints of GCSE make it difficult for some people in that you can only go into a certain amount of depth without starting to contradict the syllabus to a certain extent.
Isn't that just like, off the physics topic, isn't that just like when we were doing additional maths and he said, I can't tell you why these equations work because that's not in the syllabus, but they just, for now, just trust that they work.
Essentially, and that makes it difficult because you can't go in and actually investigate why this more difficult topic works. Yeah. I think there's a certain amount of motivation difference in it as well, in that people who are interested in answering questions, there are people who are happy to accept that they don't know something, and then there are people who want to answer every question that they come up with, and the latter people are more likely to succeed on the more difficult topics, I would think,
because they want to know the answers to things.
So I think it's about encouraging people to actually find the answers themselves if they don't understand them the first time round.
Yeah, but sometimes if you use that teaching technique, it gets quite infuriating for the students, because I remember in physics lessons when we've been prompted to the answer, but it's just that really annoying answer where it's just out of your reach, so you just can't quite get it, and you just want to scream at the teacher, just tell us the answer. But
does that not mean that you then remember the answer better when you finally reach it? Because of the infuriation at finding it?
In some ways, yes, but in some ways, no, because sometimes the answer is such a letdown for the amount of effort that you've put in to try and find it. And no example springs to mind, unfortunately.
I think some people just give up if they automatically assume that it's going to be hard. And some people or if some people hit one topic that they just can't do, they just give up.
So do you think then that a teacher addressing something as difficult causes more problems than actually just treating it as a normal?
Yeah. See, everyone understood calculus a lot more when he just introduced it as this different thing. Don't remember what it was he said it was, but everyone understood it more.
Functions.
Yeah, functions.
But anyway.
But yeah, I think it's the same idea. I think if you sort of remove the stigma around a topic a bit and just get people exploring it without doing the formal, more difficult parts first, then they're more comfortable with it.